Hello fellow surfers, welcome to Flavour Tasters, the food and beverage review channel, all things relating to food, beverage, health, da. So this is what we are reviewing. I'll get a better picture when it's laid down and such, but here you go. We're going to be reviewing this Rich and Indulgent steak and onion lattice, puff pastry, flaky pastry, filled with tender steak and onion in a rich beef gravy. So, right now, here is the kind of ingredients and stuff. I'll just come closer so you can see, and you can pause it at any time and check it out for yourself and all of that stuff. Now, I'll just run down some of them for you. So the ingredients are beef 36%, wheat flour, calcium, folic acid, iron, niacin, thiamine, water, onion 9%, palm olive, corn flour, rapeseed oil, yeast extract, salt, basmati vinegar, red wine vinegar, grape must, black tracy, I don't know what that is, beef fat, malted barley extract, dried skimmed milk, tomato paste, garlic puree, black pepper, thyme, beef extract, white wine vinegar, sugar, onion concentrate, I can't even pronounce that, tamarind paste, flavouring, colours, butter, carotene, plain caramel, ginger, garlic powder, clove powder, and then it's got just made using British and Irish beef. It says that our promise says this: we make every effort to ensure our products are of the best possible quality. That's why we are happy to refund or replace any Tesco product which doesn't live up to your expectations. Just ask any member of staff. This does not affect your statutory rights. And it's kind of in italic. For more information, please visit tesco.com. Now, you're supposed to cook it for grilled 35 minutes, chilled, not grilled, chilled 35 minutes, but frozen 45 minutes. And this was in the freezer. It's probably a little bit less frozen now because obviously I've had it out and such. Quality and freshness, Tesco. At Tesco, we have an agricultural team who work with farmers and suppliers to continually improve their higher standards of quality, farming and welfare. We believe that good animal welfare gives better quality meat. I thought is that MEET? It's just the text is a little bit slow, it's not, it's MEET. I thought they spelled it wrong there. That's why this product is prepared using beef from farms operating to 3 standards. For more information, please visit our site and stuff. TescoPick.com, I think it was. Again, that's I went a little bit more in depth in relation to this. Now, I don't know what the price was of this. Can't remember. I bought it a little while ago and I forgot to do a review on it. So you can go to Tesco.com and just search up this, and you'll be able to find the actual price and stuff. But let's see if it is high quality. We'll be back in a second. Automatically, it looks like a normal refrigerated kind of pasty, but obviously it's a lot bigger, and it's already got the golden kind of colour to it, as you can see. But here we go, 45 minutes. Boom. This is probably about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And it's 200 degrees and it starts burning. I don't know. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Let's get the knife. Let's see if it's cooked through the middle. And yeah, it's hot. Yeah, so it's hot. Let's do the food review. So this is going to be food review. Let's try and get the what's going on here? Thumbnail. Anyway, so it's hot on the outside. It feels hot inside, but not. Yeah, it's not like super hot. Maybe it's cooled down, but anyway. Now I don't have any sauces for this, so let me. I'll get some like better pictures and stuff, maybe or videos if possible. But as you guys know, it's going to be hard. Anyway, boom. Cross reference. Doesn't look like it's filled or packed, but it is hot. I was wondering. If it was cooked or if it just burnt the outside. Get my herbal tea. If you guys know me, you guys know that I like my herbal tea. But yeah, I was wondering if it's going to be like really hot inside or if it was cool. Because I had a feeling, I had a feeling that it was just, by the way there, that it was just charred. So, yeah. The light. That's what I need. I need to move the light around. Give me a second. A little bit. That should be better, yeah? Right. Obvious beefy flavour. Like obvious steak kind of flavour. And get a light bit of tanginess from the vinegars that are used. Light bit. Try. Oh, it just fell. Oh no! I'm trying to get it so it looks better for you, but it's really hard because it's just being rebellious. Sweetened onion. That's from me pushing in to feel if it was hot. Another thumbnail possibly. That's without me pushing through. Again, it doesn't look burnt. It looks more burnt than it actually is. It's more like a dark brown rather than burnt. It's not black or charcoaly. Oh, that's fallen. The beef with the gravy is nice. The wine that they claim to use, the white and the red wine, vinaigrette, the vinegar. It's not like outstandish on the palate, but you can get kind of a little tiny, very tiny hint of the sharpness, but that's it. Let's have it. The pastry, yeah, it's not as, I mean, it's crumbly. It's not as crumbly as like flaky and as expected, but it is crunchy. But like inside, it's a little bit soggy, and then the outside, so it's a little bit of an odd texture. Yeah, yeah. Can't complain. It's better if I had have maybe not cooked as much on the corners. Yeah, that's a me problem probably. I'm positive it was only in for about 35 minutes ish, but it says 45 minutes, 200 degrees. But yeah, it tastes nice. It's I would probably put it on par with the ingredients inside as to a typical Greg's um, bake, steak bake that they do. Um, yeah. Hot. I think if I hadn't have cooked this as long as it is, because again, 30-35 minutes. Maybe it's possibly over. I don't think it would be anywhere near 40 minutes, but that still would be less time. And it came out this way. Maybe it's just my oven. Yeah, maybe it's my oven when it's on the 200. Maybe it's because it's compact. Maybe it gets hot. I don't know. But let's get some of the ingredients from inside. I don't know why it's showing up a lot dark on the camera, but a fatter flavour to the beef. Do you know when you get, maybe it's a cheap steak and you cook it and it's got a little bit of gristle, it's that kind of flavour. Not necessarily it being gristly, but it's that type of flavour to the thing there. Almost tender as well. It might just be tender, but it's got that flavour from the like fat side of a steak. Now I'm coming to the edges where it's going to be a little bit weird. I'm going to check just the pastry. Yeah. You can tell straight away with the crunchiness. Doesn't taste too bad, but there's a bit of a tang. Very light tang when it gets to that point. Yeah, not a fan of that. That was, again, if it's the instructions to cook it for that long, maybe it shouldn't be cooked that long. Or if it's my oven, but I'm positive I put on 200 degrees, about 30, possibly at a push 40 minutes, and it said 45 minutes anyway. So, one last little bite. The vinaigrette's very light, a little bit of a tang to the back, but I don't know, it's like almost a bit, a tiny hint of a fruitiness, probably from the wine, the grape and the wine vinegar. Almost, and it's very hard to put on. I'm trying to pick up more on my palate, but it's more just the gravy and the beef that you're getting. Obviously the pastry, but lightly onion. There's nothing more to say about it. I'm not going to vote because I cooked it at home. I'm not going to give it a rating on like how it came out because of the cooking. You can make your mind up for it. Flavour wise, I'll put it right down the middle. For the ingredients inside and the pastry itself, it's slightly buttery, but not. It's nothing like, yeah, this is being done nice, like a lot, and overly so. But it's on the back end of like they might have just brushed over with any form. But I think it's going to be less than a Greg's pasty, but it's got a similar taste. It's hard. The reason it's hard is because how it's cooked. Again, I don't want to be putting it down to how it's cooked because I don't know if it's their instructions or if it's my my cooker. The ingredients I'm going to have to just give it straight down to 5. It's not it's not quite on par with Greg's, but it's got a similar kind of flavour palette to it. So 5 out of 10, somewhere in the middle. You're getting, by the way, you're getting a big version, right? And I don't know what the price is. I'd probably, even if it was relatively cheap, I probably wouldn't give it too much of a umph. I probably would, if it's cheap in your eyes, then you can give it probably an extra point. If it's expensive, or moderately expensive, you can knock off a point because it's too expensive, depend on it. But if we go through a middle pricing, personally, I would say it's just average. So, have you had this before? And this is what's left of it. I'm trying to be careful. This is what's left of it. There's some corners that I'm leaving. And yeah, it's average. I'm going to have it because it's my dinner, but I probably wouldn't buy it again. If I do buy it again, it'll be to experiment with the heat, and maybe I'll do another video down the line where I show literally, see, 200, see, this is the time, and maybe then we can see if it's their timing or if it's my cooker. But Yeah. Actually, that part there, a little bit more wine vinaigrette. But I still would put it about the same, yeah. Same kind of palate. You could probably swing it to a 5.55 out of 10. I'm sitting with 5 out of 10. So tell me your views and opinions if you had this before. If you had this before. It looks like a massive pasty, doesn't it? Straight the leg, share the content and all of the good stuff. He has a little look in at it. Straight the leg, share the content and all the good stuff. You know, I'm not knocking it as they don't get it. But I would say it's one like if you're wanting to follow along, you want to test and see, oh, is this, it's not horrific. Like, you know, some people might watch a food review and go, well, I'm not buying that because it's horrific, right? It's not horrific, it's average. Now, a person may think that's a little bit worse than a 5, but it's, you know, it was good to check out. I personally think if you were to eat just the ingredients inside, you could probably give it a little bit better. For me, it's just an average thing, and people might want to check it out. So why not check it out? You know, go to Tesco's, test it out. Does it have substance for you? Tell me your views if you've had it in the comment section below, and what rating you would give it. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace. I'm out.